Hi there, and welcome back to GeoGuessr Play Along. Today I'm going to be playing a diverse Gen 4 world, no move, followed by an improved world, no move, no pan, no zoom. Before I start, just a little bit of news. I competed in Rainbolt's tournament on Saturday. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to record due to lag on my computer, but it was a lot of fun. It was a Team Duels tournament, 4v4, and I didn't win or anything like that, but gave a good shot at it, and yeah, it was fun. So I'll link the highlights in the description below. Hopefully I can record one of those in the future if I do one, but yeah, for now, lag is a bit of a problem. So anyway, let's get started with a diverse Gen 4 world, no move, and let's start. So, okay, the first round looks Japanese. We've got a low cam. Let's have a look at the landscape. It's very flat. They look like some kind of palms, so this might be not too far north. Lots of yellow flowers and some mountains. I feel like, not sure if these other plants are quite common in Kyushu, but I think they're found all over. We do have some nice palm trees here, so you do get palm trees often further north, like on the south coast of Tokyo, so it can be easy to get baited by them. So yeah, maybe because of some of these feathery plants, I might guess Kyushu, because Kyushu does have a lot of those. But where it's flat in Kyushu, maybe this area somewhere. Yeah, close to the coast because of the palms, possibly. So let's try that. Okay, yeah, it was further north. I think palms you get right along this kind of southern coast. Seen them in around Tokyo, yeah, around here. So yeah. Anyway, next round. Let's see. Okay. This looks like Europe. Okay. I think this is a French pole. And I suppose the houses fit as well. Quite hilly and quite autumnal. Is there a chance this could be Spain? I can't remember Spanish poles if they look similar, but it could be, if it is Spain, it's going to be the northern part, but I think I'm going to go France. I think it's a safer guess. Maybe I do go kind of southwestern France in the hills just to hedge Spain. Maybe it could be on the foothills of the Pyrenees, who knows? It feels like it could be southern as well, so it's not alpine either, really. Yeah, this house feels very Mediterranean, so yeah, I'm inclined to guess around here, I think. Let's try it. Or Portugal. Okay, that was a Portuguese poll, was it? Fair enough. Yeah. I'm not really sure on the difference between French, Spanish, and Portuguese polls. I should look at it sometime, but yeah, something I need to learn. But yeah, with the landscape like northern Portugal, this makes sense. So next round. Let's see. This is, I think, Gen 4 South Africa here. We have a long plate. Yeah, it's definitely South Africa. This is very flat. I've got eucalyptus tree. Very flat, quite green. Do I just go around Johannesburg? Don't know, it is very green, so maybe I'll guess more east of Johannesburg. The west side tends to gradually become more arid. I feel like you see a lot of eucalypti on the south coast, but a lot of these areas are quite hilly, so I'm not so yeah, I'm kind of doubting because of that. Maybe I will hedge a little bit further south, maybe around Newcastle, just in case it is. But yeah, not completely sure exactly where you find eucalypti in South Africa. It's based on what I've seen before, and it was close to Johannesburg anyway. Anyway, next round, let's see. Right, I think this is Austria. Do we have a black reflector? We have a red one here. If you see a black reflector, that should confirm Austria, but these are all red. So there's a chance this could be Slovenia. Slovenia is one of the countries with new Gen 4. We're quite lucky this year. We've had like 14 new Gen 4 countries. And the road quality I feel like isn't quite as good as Austrian quality, so yeah, I feel like Slovenia might be the shout there. They are the only two countries that fit the bollards. It's a little bit hilly, but not massively. So let's look at Slovenia. Um, if it is Austria, that's also not too far off, so I should still get a decent amount of points. Maybe further east, because the hills are a bit smaller than some typical areas of Slovenia. Let's try that. It was Austria, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, see these bollards have Austrian bollards have a mix of these red reflectors and sometimes black ones. I believe Slovenia only has red ones, but there weren't any black ones in this round to confirm Austria. And I was just a bit baited by the road. That house does look very Austrian, actually. I should have probably looked at that. Let's go on to the next round. Right, another European round. It feels more Eastern. This roof and this house feels quite Bulgarian as a possibility. Chance it could be Romania, but I'm not sure if the poles look Romanian here. Could it be Hungary or something like that as well? You don't see those kind of ladder poles you get in Hungary and Romania. I feel like Czech Republic, Slovakia has a lot more circular poles, but does this feel like that? This house feels quite Bulgarian. Yeah, so I know the region, but yeah, these kind of triangular orange roofs are feeling quite Bulgarian. And I feel like the roads would be a bit better in like Slovakia. There's no road markings on this road, so yeah, I think I'm going to go maybe hedge a bit just in case it is. But yeah, it's Bulgaria, so that's good. Have a look at the summary and the grain breakdown. So let's see, how did we do? I think we had some kind of rubbish rounds. How many people played? 67 people played, so thank you everyone for joining, and we came 26th place. Not terrible considering we had a few kind of bad misses like this Portugal. But yeah, let's see the top 10 and let's see what kind of places you guessed in. So GG's if you made it to the top 10. So yeah, well done, including Harrier, who was competing in my team for the Rainbolt tournament, and yeah, Eamonn this week as well. Eamonn was in the top 10 last week as well, so shout out to Eamonn. Yeah, so the top 10, yeah, everyone got Portugal. They're probably recognising the polls. Well done there. And so Austria, we had one person with me in Slovenia, everyone else getting Austria, so well done there. Nobody guessing like super close there. And we had a couple in Romania here. Yeah, that also makes sense with the vibe and the architecture. But yeah, most of us in Bulgaria, so GG's there. And Japan, where did people go? Yeah, this one I should have just done a bit of a safer hedge, but I was going a little bit bog factor going Kyushu there. Yeah, well done if you got close there. And what else? Yeah, so South Africa. A few people getting Jayberg and around Jayberg, and a few people spread out around as well. So Botswana, there's no Gen 4 in Botswana yet, so that's a good clue to rule it out. Anyway, let's go on to the second one, which is an improved world. No move, no pan, no zoom. So let's see what we get. Okay, this should be North America. I don't think we have any front plates here. That looks like a black plate, but I don't think this feels like Delaware. I suppose it could be, but it feels kind of southern. I think Delaware does have no front plates, but I'm just not sure I get the vibes of Delaware here. Yeah, I feel like it could be any of these states. It doesn't feel like deep south, but it feels southern-ish, so I might guess around. I think Virginia has front plates, so I won't guess there. So maybe Kentucky, Tennessee, North Carolina. I suppose it could be West Virginia or something. Yeah, I think Tennessee is a good kind of safe guess here and a hedge between various regions. I feel like it could fit, so yeah, let's try it. It was further south actually, Alabama. Um, Happy I didn't guess Delaware. That didn't feel like Delaware anyway. But the plate could have been a bait there. Next round. Let's see. Right, we've got white center lines, okay, and this feels kind of tropical, a bit dry. I don't think this is Thailand because of the white lines. The trees kind of reminded me of Thailand for a second. But where could this be? Where feels like this with white lines? I'm actually a bit, not sure, nothing's jumping out at me yet. I don't think this is Argentina Panhandle, it doesn't feel like that. Malaysia maybe? Could be Malaysia. I can't tell if we're driving left or right. But yeah, I suppose maybe the vegetation feels kind of Asian. I think more South American countries would have yellow center lines, at least that fits with this landscape, so I think maybe Malaysia is safer. It could be Indonesia as well, I suppose. I don't know where to go, honestly. Let's go middle mainland. Okay, it was. That's why I was getting the Thailand vibes. Yeah, for sure it was. I should have guessed up there. It really felt like southern Thailand, honestly. And yeah, this area is I feel one of the drier parts of Malaysia, but I was under a bit of a time pressure there. Anyway, yeah, interesting round there. Let's go on to the next one. This is a yellow center line. We've got Brazilian chevrons. Black with a yellow arrow is Brazilian. So let's look at Brazil. And where could this be? We have some palms. A little bit of red soil. Very flat. Yeah, I don't really know. Mid-North Brazil. This doesn't feel quite like northeastern, but maybe like Tocantins, Maranhão. I'm not sure. Like this area, possibly. Could it be further south? It doesn't feel southern, really. Could it be further west? Yeah, it doesn't feel western either, so kind of eliminating places it doesn't feel like. I'm just going to go probably with a safe, like, Tocantins to hedge around this area. But Brazil is very hard to landscape guess, at least I find. Oh, this is okay. I was baited. This is Cambodia. Interesting. Um. Okay. Does Cambodia have these chevrons? I guess it does. Yeah. I guess these bollards are Cambodian bollards as well. I was a bit baited there. I don't know Cambodia poles. I need to learn them. But yeah, gosh, yeah. I guess the landscape does fit Cambodia quite well. Yeah. Wow, that was rough. Anyway, let's move on to the next round. What do we have here? Zona de Neblina. Okay. Are these Peruvian? I think they're Peruvian bollards, and yeah, yellow center lines fit, and the arid landscape fits as well. And this is probably Spanish. So yeah, let's go for Peru. I don't think they're Ecuador bollards. But where fields like this, in Peru, I don't really know. Maybe I'll do a kind of Lima hedge. It doesn't feel like any particular area stands out to me. But maybe on the drier side of the mountains here. So let's go one of these kind of wiggly roads. Could be. Let's guess. Yeah, but it was a bit further south. Recognize Peru bollards, so good round. And next round, let's see. Right. What do we have here? This is Europe. Should be Europe. Probably further east. It's like Baltics, Poland. These sort of areas come to mind. It's very flat. got the back of the sign, but we can't see much. It's a tough round for sure. Could it even be Ukraine? That's also a possibility. Yeah. So, yeah, flat. Yeah, I might go Poland here, honestly. I think Poland's a good hedge also in case it is further south, like it could be a Hungary or Slovakia. Hedges for the Baltics and Ukraine, so yeah, not really sure. I don't think it is Baltics actually, so I'm going to go further south. Yeah, let's go around here. Not sure on the country, but so it's not too bad. It was Poland, so yeah, that was a good guess in the end. And yeah, interesting seed. One really rough round, Cambodia. I focused too much on the Chevron. I guess I never knew that Cambodia, or never paid attention that Cambodia has black with yellow chevrons. I know they exist in I know they exist in Brazil, Norway, Luxembourg, Portugal, but yeah, Cambodia's a new one to me. I guess never paid attention to chevrons there, so a bit annoyed about that one, but the other rounds were yeah, overall decent enough, so yeah, let's see how did we do. Came 25th place, so yeah, not a massive disaster. It was one round. I'm curious to see if anyone else went Brazil with me. Maybe someone who got less points. Yeah, there were some Brazil guesses, so that makes me feel a bit better about that. So yeah, let's have a look at the top 10 and see how you did. 7, 8, 9, 10. We have everyone in the top 10 getting Cambodia or a couple in Thailand. So GG's there, recognizing probably the bollards, honestly. Which I am rusty with. I know Cambodia has like the stripy red bollards, similar to what you get in Thailand, but those ones I wasn't too sure. Malaysia, a couple of you in Cambodia for Malaysia, interesting, probably because of that arid red soil. Definitely makes sense. And one in Indonesia as well. So, yeah, I think white lines. Yeah, that was a white middle line. So you do see them very, very, very rarely in Cambodia, but I've seen it in like one road or something, so it can happen. So it's honestly not a bad guess to go Cambodia there. A few people guessing further south for Poland, nobody in the Baltics. But yeah, that was a tough round, not too much to see there. Yeah, a couple in Bolivia. I think the main thing that confirmed Peru for me was the bollards. I don't think you get those bollards with the yellow reflector in Bolivia, but could be wrong. So yeah, GG's everyone. Thank you for watching and playing along. Yeah, a couple of mess ups there, but all in all, a couple of very fun games. So yeah, I'll be putting the links for the next challenges in the description below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.